What's up, everybody? Dark 1985. There's levels to this. I already made a video for today, and usually I take a few days to a week to make another video. I never really drop two videos back to back. But as my last video is uploading, I go online and I'm just looking up gaming news, and I see something that's just disrespectful. So throughout this whole console war, if you even want to call it that, because it's more like company war more than anything because they're both kind of doing different things. Yeah, they're both putting out consoles, but each one is focusing differently. Like you can tell between Microsoft and Sony. For a while, if you go look at my channel, you would think that I was a huge Xbox Series X fan and everything, and because I was just giving them praises and I was coming at Sony for not putting out enough information, not showing us anything. And then finally, Sony showed the controller. People got excited about the controller. I still wasn't too excited. I was like, all right, looks cool, whatever. But then Sony started gaining momentum, and the Xbox messed up when they kept talking and showing stuff like, I don't know. So I have gone back and forth. Then I started talking trash about Xbox. Like, look, man, if you're going to make power your narrative, then you got to show how you're more powerful than the PS5. If you can't show how you're more powerful than the PS5, then don't talk about power. That means you got to sell us on something else, which you can. You can use the Xbox Cloud Ultimate Game Pass. You could use that to sell us. Don't tell us that your system is going to be the most powerful system out there. But then it's up to the developer to. So you see, I get on Xbox too. Okay, so Sony fans, I get on Xbox too. But I'm about to get on Sony right now. This is a rumor. This is just a patent. So it might not even happen. But apparently, Sony has a patent out there for something that they're calling the PS5 Pro. Oh my God, that's so disrespectful. I get it. It's a business. You saw how well the PS4 Pro did. So you go ahead and you make this PS5 not as powerful as it should be so that a few years from now you could get more money from us by coming out with the PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro. That's ridiculous though. I'm going to tell you right now, do not support this. Do not support this. This is insane. This is insane. I highly doubt Microsoft is going to come out with an Xbox Series X Pro. I highly doubt. But even if they do, if they decide to do that, don't support that either. Don't support that either. If Microsoft drops whatever this thing is called, Lockhart or Xbox Series S, at the same time that they drop the Xbox Series X, I'm okay with that because you're allowing the consumer to choose right then and there. Do you want to go with the more powerful system, or do you want to go with the least power, with the less powerful system? But they're out at the same time. Sony drops a PS5, and all you could choose is between digital and the one that can read a disc, and you go ahead and buy that, and then a few years later, 2 years later, 3 years later, they come out with a PS5 Pro, and you're feeling like, man, I would have bought that one from the beginning. That is so messed up. So messed up. Not a fan of it right now. And I feel like this happens to gamers because happens to console gamers because we fall for this type of stuff, man. We fall for these type of gimmicks. We do. It's how much more powerful are these next generation consoles going to be? Are they powerful or are they not powerful? Because if you're going to need a mid life cycle upgrade, then I guess they're not that strong. I guess they're not that powerful. I guess they're not. The Super Nintendo didn't need a mid-tier upgrade. It didn't. It didn't. The PS3 didn't need a mid-tier upgrade. It didn't. The Xbox 360 didn't need a mid-tier upgrade. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is crazy, man. It's disrespectful, is what it is. It's disrespectful. So shame on you, Sony, for trying to pull this off. If this is true, shame on you. Now, here's the thing. Here's the truth. There's a lot of patents that get placed out there that never actually come to fruition. It's just something that the companies do. They can have it in their back pocket. If they want to use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. But here we go. Here we go with this taking advantage of gamers. And then when things like this happen in the console world, the PC elitists are pointing, saying, "I told you so. I told you so. I told you so." I just don't like it, man. I just don't like it. I think that's bogus. You're gonna go ahead and come out with a PS5. You're gonna make me drop, I don't know, $400, $500, $600, whatever this thing is gonna cost. And then 3 years from now, you're gonna come out with a PS5 Pro, which is probably gonna be just as expensive or even more. So by that logic, I could have possibly spent a grand, $900 to $1,000. Which in reality, if I would have just started building a PC from now, I would have just upgraded to a freaking 2070 or a 2080 or whatever. And look, man, all this stuff about, I do not want to see any more comparison at all from any of these systems to a PC card. I just don't want to see it. I just don't want to see it. The gameplay that has been revealed, I do not want to see it. I do not want to see it. A 2080 Ti is extremely expensive. That's almost like an $800 graphics card or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. How are you going to make a system less than that amount of money and have the same performance? How? And it's not like these systems are coming out 2 years from now. They're coming out here soon. So for then, and if your system is going to be as powerful as a 2080, why would you come out with another system 2 or 3 years from now? Why would you need to? 2080 is going to be able to ride for a while. Same thing like a 1080. That 1080 is going to be able to ride for a while. Sony fans, I beg you, do not support a PS5 Pro unless it comes out at the same time as a PS5, and then it's a decision that you can make at that point, at that time. Don't do it, because we're going to keep getting disrespected. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. We out. Peace.